Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our NBA 2K18 Rebuild series. I'm Dizzy, and if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Just letting you guys know we are going to be the Golden State Warriors today. We're going to be rebuilding this team, and you guys might be like, whoa, hold on. This team right here is already a perfect team. Why are you going to be rebuilding the Golden State Warriors? Well guys, I want to let you guys know that I am not going to be starting from the season we are starting at. I'm going to be simulating 2 years in advance to see what goes down, and if anything changes, if players leave or anything like that, that's just going to be absolutely insane. And if nothing happens, we have a good team. So let's go ahead and we'll just auto-generate rookies. Don't really care about the 2018, 2019 draft class. Just going to simulate through the date. I am going to say that in every series that I've done so far, the Warriors have remained the same after simulating 2 seasons in advance. Hopefully, our guys, our management can handle that again and just maintain the greatness that is the Golden State Warriors. I am not a Warriors fan in any way, shape, or form. I honestly think this is going to be either the easiest episode we've ever done or maybe one of the harder ones, depending on how badly it goes in these 2 seasons that we are going to simulate. So let's go ahead and see what happens. By the end of the second season, you guys have to remember that the Philadelphia 76ers are going to be extreme contenders for the title. Depending on where LeBron James goes, if he decides to stay with Cleveland, he might not even really be a threat. I'm talking a lot right now because I don't think I'm going to be spending too much time rebuilding the Golden State Warriors. Just letting you guys know what I have in mind, what's in store. Look at all these victories. My goodness, 24-3. Could we get an NBA record? Here's some trades. Alright guys, well the trades are starting to happen. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know what goes on, but I'm going to leave you now before all the trades bog down this part of the video. See you when 2 seasons are done. Stopping the simulation real quick, here's a big trade that happened. Derek Favors and Jay Crowder are moving to the Charlotte Hornets for Nicholas Batum and a 2021 first-round pick from the Utah Jazz. That's a big trade. We'll see how that impacts the Eastern Conference as well as the Western Conference. Back again, guys, and I'm here just to show you how dominant we were here in the first season. We had 2 21-game win streaks in this season alone. We got the 70 win mark as well, and we might even get to 72-10. Let's go ahead and simulate through this date right here, this last game. We're able to get to 72-10, which is crazy. And of course, Stephen Curry, the MVP, putting up MVP numbers like he did back in the day before Kevin Durant got there. Ben Simmons, the Rookie of the Year. Carmelo Anthony, 6th Man of the Year for the Thunder. Wow, something he would never do in real life, coming from his own mouth, but in this game, they decide to move him to the 6th man position. DeAndre Jordan, Defensive Player of the Year for the Clippers. Buddy Hield, Most Improved. And of course, Steve Kerr, the Coach of the Year. We have the #1 seed in the NBA. Honestly, guys, if we don't win the championship, I would be very, very surprised. There might be an upset, but in all honesty, I don't think that we're not gonna win. Philadelphia goes to the finals. In the first season, the Warriors do end up winning the championship. We had no say in it. We didn't do anything. So, yeah, I mean, we can't take credit for that. I'll simulate the second season and bring you guys back as soon as I'm done. Again, guys, I have to bring you back because the rich continue to get richer in free agency. Something caught my eye. Look right here. They end up getting Derrick Rose. What in the world is going on with these Warriors? That's just crazy. If he is going to be playing, that will definitely boost the Warriors draft stock, especially if someone gets injured. They have a quality backup for that position. Gonna head out again. I just thought that was something I had to show you guys. I don't even know what's going on. It's just crazy to see that the Warriors are getting better and better as they lose 3 games in a row. Oh man. I don't even know what to say right now. The Knicks are getting Paul George and a 2021 first-round pick. In return, they give back Chris Bosh, a guy who's not in the NBA right now, who's 30 plus years old, who has a heart condition, And they also give up a first round pick, but this just doesn't make sense. I have no idea what the Thunder are doing. I've never seen Paul George traded in my life in 2K. This is absolutely crazy. This is just bananas. I'm going to continue the simulation. This is just looking weirder and weirder and weirder. Here's a small trade. I'll bring you guys back if anything else interesting happens, but that's probably going to be the biggest news of this season right here. At the end of the second season, LeBron James wins the MVP. Whoever Cliff Lambert is, good for him. Jeremy Lin, 6th Man of the Year. Rudy Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year. And Jordan Bell, Most Improved. That's amazing. Tyronn Lue, Coach of the Year. What in the world? We had the best record and we still didn't win Coach of the Year. That hurts. That hurts a lot. You could see what's going on here in the NBA with all the different teams. But look at this. We had 67 wins. The Cavaliers only had 65. Let's check out their team. I mean, okay, I understand why he's Coach of the Year. He doesn't have as much talent. But let's simulate the playoffs. Honestly, I think we could win the championship yet again. I don't think we're going to get upset in the Western Conference. Oh, never mind. I lied. No, I didn't lie. We won a championship. The Rockets almost just knocked us out of the playoffs, but we did the impossible. Let's go ahead and check it out. Stephen Curry, again, the MVP of the finals. But this game right here, the Rockets almost knocked us out. They had a 3-0 lead, but we came back strong in the series. And wow, that was just crazy. We lost this one right here. Let's check out the team comparison. Rockets beat us by 7. They beat us by a lot. They beat us by a lot in Game 3. And then we won by 1 in Game 4. We won by a lot in Game 5. In Game 6, we won it. And in Game 7, we took home the victory. And we just did the impossible here in Season 2. Winning 4 straight games to come back from a 0-3 deficit to win the championship against the Cavs and go on an incredible run for that championship. That's absolutely amazing. That's just wow. I can't even describe it. We won 2 championships under the reign of the CPU general manager, and I mean, it is what it is. That's just how it is in 2K. The Warriors are gonna be the Warriors. Let's see what we can do. Do we even have all of our players still on the team? Let's go ahead and check that out real quick. We have Durant, Curry, Clay, Draymond, Damian Jones. I don't think we have Bell anymore. Derrick Rose is still on the team, but he is injured. Start of the season, and he's already down. Yikes. Ish Smith is our backup point guard, I think. I don't think Sean Livingston's on the team anymore. Terrence Jones is on the team. So our bench is looking really weak. Andre Iguodala is really the guy that's going to hold it together for us. And Derrick Rose when he gets back, if he can stay healthy. James Ennis on the team as well. Alright, well, I'm going to simulate for a while to see how we do. Honestly, I don't expect to win a championship, but I don't expect not to win a championship. I feel like the Philadelphia 76ers are going to be great, in all honesty. That's going to be our biggest test, as well as the Houston Rockets. So I'm going to simulate and bring you guys back when something interesting happens, or if we make a trade. Trying to make a trade right now, guys, and I'm honestly doing whatever I got to do to break up the Philadelphia 76ers. Draymond Green and Derrick Rose, Patrick Caldwell and Joel Embiid. Patrick Caldwell is really a nobody. I'm giving up a lot of first-round picks, but I think this is going to do enough to break up that team and hopefully get us to win a championship. The Philadelphia 76ers have agreed to your trade offer. We get Joel Embiid. That's crazy. This is how our roster is looking right now. Steph and Ish Smith. We give up Derrick Rose because he's always injured. He's been injured pretty much the whole time, and I traded him as soon as he just got healthy to make it easier on us. We get a point guard in whoever you are, but he's not really that good in anything except playmaking. Klay Thompson's still on the team. Gerald Green is our backup, and then Quincy Kemp, whoever you are. Andre Iguodala backing up Kevin Durant, and James Ennis as the backup, and whoever Wayne Bayless is. Terrence Jones is our starting power forward at the moment, so maybe we need to work on that. Joel Embiid, Damian Jones, and Kosta Koufis for our centers. And of course, our power forward position is something I'm going to look into and try to improve at. But first, here's a trade that the CPU offered. Originally, they didn't want Ish Smith. They wanted to get Gerald Green, but he was the only backup shooting guard that we can consistently rely upon. So I tried to get Ish Smith out of here. We are getting Emmanuel Mudiay back and Jay Crowder. I've already done the counter offers, and this is what they suggested. They wanted our second round picks, and I'm going to go ahead and take this deal. I know we're giving up Andre Iguodala, but Jay Crowder should be sufficient enough to pick up where Andre Iguodala left off. Alright guys, now that we made the trade, all we're really trying to do is increase our chemistry. We did decide to go ahead and make one more trade, and that trade was for CJ Williams. We gave up Gerald Green. I know I said that I wanted to keep him, but in all honesty, CJ Williams is a better player at this point in his career. He is a little bit younger. Gerald Green is older, as well as everybody else, if you really remember and just take a look at it, because we simulated so far into the years. We simulated so far already, 2 seasons in advance, and Damian Jones is injured. We haven't had any real lasting injuries on our team, which is really amazing. Guys are recovering quickly, and there's no real broken bones or torn muscles that's hurting us. We're getting these minor injuries that are kind of pesky, but they're not necessarily troublesome. The big trade for Joel Embiid is starting to look like it's paying off. It might have looked like we gave up our future if you look at that closely, giving up 2 first-round picks. But you got to remember, we're getting a superstar talent that's 25 years old who's going to be with us for the rest of his career if we can keep him happy and if we can pay him the big bucks. So, are we really giving up our future? Look at all these wins that we're racking up. Only 1 loss to the Clippers in this month. And honestly, I think we're going to win the NBA championship right now. Not only did we make that trade to go ahead and get us Joel Embiid, but we did it to break up the Philadelphia 76ers and their core. Because the players they have right now, I don't think can contend with the Warriors. MVP goes to Stephen Curry yet again. What in the world is going on? This created player gets the Rookie of the Year, averaging 16 points. It's actually really impressive. Terry Rozier, 6th Man of the Year. Hassan Whiteside, Defensive Player of the Year for the Atlanta Hawks. Sean Holmes, Most Improved. And Steve Kerr with a 66-16 record, the Coach of the Year. We only have one player in the All-NBA first team. Where is Kevin Durant? Oh well. There he is, Kevin Durant, All-NBA third. Do we have anybody on the defensive team? No, we do not. But we don't have any rookies as well. That's going to do it right there. Philadelphia, normally, they're usually the one. Philadelphia at this time, 2 seasons or 3 seasons into the future, really, they're usually the number 1 seed in the East. But look what we did here. We gave them Draymond Green, and they don't have a center anymore that can really dominate, and now they're players. They're good players. Saric, Green, and Simmons, all of them need minutes, and it's hard to give them minutes when all of them are playing the same position. So that was the plan all along, and it's working out for us right now. And they don't have a center, so definitely that's something that's amazing. Let's go ahead and simulate the first game. We lose to the Denver Nuggets. Who do they have? They have a great team, in all honesty. I don't think we're going to lose to them, but it's a little bit of a scare to lose one game, especially the first game. Let's simulate again. We get that 3rd game on them. And Jay Crowder, broken left ankle. That's definitely going to hurt us. I'm actually a little scared right now because we are down a key player off the bench. We are moving on to the next round. They have Dennis Smith Jr., Harrison Barnes, Alex Len. Honestly, I don't think we're going to have any problems with this team right here, but we do have to go ahead and just do what we got to do. Win the series like we normally do in real life and just teach the Dallas Mavericks a lesson. There we go. We 4-0'd them. The Rockets and the Wolves, hopefully, the Rockets can get knocked out of the playoffs. There we go. This team has Karl Anthony Towns, Jordan Mickey, Andrew Wiggins. Teague is still an 80 overall. I'm a little scared. but we get the victory. We get the second game. Pivotal game 3 goes to us, and we 4-0 the Timberwolves, sweeping them under the rug. Oh my goodness. The Philadelphia 76ers still end up making the finals. Who is their center? Joakim Noah, their only center. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be crazy. We pick up the first game against the Philadelphia 76ers. They get game 2. Game 3 goes to us, the pivotal game 3. We get game 4. It's an elimination game. We'll simulate with Simcast and see how we do. First quarter is no contest. All of the buckets are going to us. This is what I'm talking about, guys. We not only made our team better by getting Joel Embiid, but we ruined the Philadelphia 76ers. If we get a victory right now, this is just crazy. Philadelphia fighting back hard. 1 minute. 3-2. 3-2. Let's go ahead and simulate with Simcast yet again. That was intense. They fought back so hard. Or even just tie quarters with them. I wouldn't mind that. As long as we get victories in every quarter or tie, we should be good from here on out. And it's looking like this series is going to go to us. We have a 20-point lead, but they're trying to come back and fight back into this series. I'm going to stop the simulation as close to 0 as I can.
A 3-ball.
All right, we grab the rebound. Joel Embiid gets the ball, and he's rejoicing with his new team, the Golden State Warriors. We're champions, guys. Golden State Warriors, you're champions yet again. Where are our trophies? Where are our trophies? We got tired of the trophies, guys. We got tired of it. We didn't need it. Ben Simmons tried his best. Covington, Draymond Green as well. Ben Simmons tried his best. Covington and Draymond did as well. But look at this. No center in their lineup, and it worked out in our favor. We also gave them Derrick Rose, who's injured all the time. Curry with 43 points. Durant with 34, and Embiid 28 and 2. This was intense. It was crazy. I'm not going to end it here. I'm going to go ahead and simulate 2 more seasons in advance to see if we win 2 more championships. Congratulations, the Golden State Warriors have won the championship. That is now 3 in a row. Curry again, the finals MVP. We've simulated season 4, and I don't want to get into the awards really. It'll take too long. All I'll say is LeBron is MVP, but in the season, we made a trade for this guy right here, Dwight Howard, which is crazy. Now we have 3 centers that can really help us out. Also, I have to let you guys know, Klay Thompson is still on the team. He is injured. He only has a twisted ankle, and he is day-to-day, so we'll see how that works out for us. But I think we shouldn't have a problem in the first round. Let's go ahead and just continue to simulate. Can't wait till Klay Thompson gets back. It's Houston and us, guys. This is going to be kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and simulate the current round. Check out who Houston has. They have Looney, Clint Capella, James Harden. All right, let's see how we do. We get the first game. They get a game. We get the second game. They get a game. We get a third win, and we move on to the finals. Philadelphia did not even make the playoffs, guys. That's what I'm talking about right there. And the Cavs are back in the finals. LeBron, Clarkson, Love. Okay, this should be an easy victory for us unless something miraculous happens for the Cavaliers. What is going on? Are we injured right now? Aaron Baines is injured, but that shouldn't explain why we're losing so badly to the Cavaliers. We fight back, tie the series up. Now we get the advantage, and we are the NBA champions. I'm going to go ahead and simulate yet again one more season if we can win 5 championships in a row. Stephen Curry, the MVP of the finals, you already know. This time he averaged 37 points. That's just crazy. Of course, Jordan Clarkson was guarding him, so, I mean, it's expected. It's the start of the 5th season, guys, and I just want to let you guys know how thoroughly impressed I am with the group of players that the Warriors have brought in to help us out. Look at this right here. We have Dwight Howard from last season, but we added DeMarre Carroll, Etuan Moore, George Hill, Will Barton, Anthony Brown, JaVale McGee, Taj Gibson, Ersan Ilyasova. That is our roster. We are set to maintain any injury, other than injuries, of course, to like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. But if one of them goes down, we have backups that can just take their place and help us out to win a championship. Our weakest position is probably center. JaVale McGee can handle his own though, so we should be good. I'm gonna simulate the season, and if any trades happen, they happen. Gonna try to go for 5-0 for the championships. Look at how many rings, how many trophies are up on the top right of the screen. That's a lot. That is 9 total trophies. We are doing great. Look at this right here. Can we even get a record? That's the goal. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to be the best team ever. And I am just so impressed with what our staff is able to do, getting players for cheap who want to win a championship, who don't care about themselves. They want to play for the team. Big trade alert, DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry are going to be members of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Maybe they wanted out of Toronto. Maybe they realized they need to team up with LeBron to win a championship, and they asked for a trade, and they got it. The Raptors, though, do get Larry Nance Jr. and whoever Jameson is. I think he's one of those creative players. That's just a big trade right there. We are 39-7, the number 1 team in the Western Conference, most likely in the league. I am just shocked at what I just saw. But when you're going up against a team as good as the Warriors, with the bench players that can produce consistently in case they are called upon to start or even to just play their role, you have to make super teams. Here's another big deal. The Raptors are going in full rebuild mode. They're getting Isaiah Thomas and Lance Stevenson for Jonas Valanciunas and Harvey, whoever he is. We're back in the playoffs in our final season, trying to get that 5th title in a row. Let me go ahead and show you our roster real quick. No one is really injured except for one guy, and that is Dwight Howard. George Hill is injured, but he has a right wrist injury. It's just sprained, day-to-day, no worries about that. Dwight Howard will be back. He's day-to-day as well, so we'll see what happens. We shouldn't have any real problems against the Lakers. They don't have much of a team, in all honesty. Yes, they have Jordan Bell, but he's coming off the bench. Let's simulate a game. We get the first win. We get game number 2. Pivotal game 3 goes to us, and we do not sweep the Lakers. There we go. We get to the next round, and Houston and the Spurs are fighting, as well as Phoenix and the Jazz. Now let's go ahead and check out if our injuries are all set. Uh-oh, Joel Embiid, broken right ankle. This might actually ruin it for us, but hopefully our power forwards can step up. Ersan Ilyasova and Taj Gibson. This is actually something that I'm really, really scared about, because this team has Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins, Nikola Mirotic off the bench, so this could be a horrible series for us. It's tied at 1-1. They get game 2. We get game 4. We get the 3rd victory for us, and we move on to the next round against the Utah Jazz. Let's simulate this playoff round over here. 76ers back in it. Let's check it out. Who do they have? Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, who's a 90 overall now, Elfrid Payton, and Ricky Rubio. Can we beat the Utah Jazz? We get game 1. They get game 2. They get game 3. And game 4. Guys, it doesn't look like we're going to make it. We've been eliminated from the playoffs. Utah ruins our run at 5 championships in a row. Let's go ahead and check out our roster. Joel Embiid cost us that championship. Yes, I know he got injured, but if he wasn't injured, I think we would have won that 5th championship. Go ahead and just simulate the rest of the playoffs. How fitting is it for the Philadelphia 76ers to go ahead and win that championship? after we ruined their franchise. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. We won 4 out of the 5 years, and I'm super happy with how this turned out. I am definitely not a Warriors fan, but I do respect the way they run their organization. Thank you guys so much for watching. 4 championships in a row. Could have been 5 if it wasn't for that broken ankle. Anyways, see you guys in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. Leave a like and subscribe. Adios.